How's everybody doing this morning? Well, I say this morning, but for a lot of people it's like afternoon. But I didn't go to bed until early this morning. So I just got up and I figured, hey, I'm going to do Munch, settle down. I'm going to do a puppy pot and chill. And then watch some more news or something for the remainder of the day, because my life is so full of excitement. Um, let's do it. Let's jump in. I do have my bowl loaded so that in a second here we'll take a couple of hits. After all, it is puppy pot and chill. So, puppy pot and chill number 547. Nancy Pelosi and Laura Lightfoot, along with other Democrats and members of the left, are embroiled in another scandal of sorts, and it's concerning the lockdown and social distancing and public gathering. They're telling you that you can't do it. They want you to cancel the holidays even. They want you to cancel Thanksgiving and Christmas. All right. And they're not doing it. They're going to parties themselves. And even Pelosi had her own soiree planned with a bunch of people with a big list until she was shamed into canceling it. See, it's rules for you, not for them. They'll tell you what to do, but they can do whatever they want. Fuck them. Rules for thee, not for me. Well, fuck you. There's a lot of low information voters that are Democratic that think they know how the voting process works when they really don't. They watch CNN only, or MSNBC only, or ABC only, or NBC only, and the news they're getting is one-sided, very biased. And they're learning, these people are, there's such a large, this was like the biggest election ever. More people voted than ever before at any other time. Okay? So this was so big that a lot of people actually started looking into it. Well, when they looked into it, they found out that Biden is actually a criminal and his son's a crackhead, and they did a bunch of shit that was probably illegal, and and so there's a lot of people out there with what I call voter's remorse. And these are people, usually this happens like 6 months down the road after you vote somebody into office and they turn out to be an asshole, and you're like, oh my God, I shouldn't have voted for him. People have got that now with Biden. They're going, oh, see, this is going to be like the running trope. People are going to be like, oh my God, if I had known that Biden was like that, I wouldn't have voted for him. Well, there's no excuse for ignorance when we have the technology at our fingertips. God damn you, Munch, you're really starting to piss me off. We have the technology at our fingertips to learn anything we need to learn. All right, the only reason that you wouldn't know it is just pure laziness. That's it. It can all be learned on these damn computer thingies. Let's take a hit. Munch, shut up. Hush. Yeah. Ignorance is not an excuse, and you must now lie in the bed you made. Stop blaming everything and everybody when it's your own fault. You voted him in. You get to deal with them. I mean, I do too, but I didn't vote for him, so I get to bitch about him. More lockdowns are coming, man, as the left flexes their muscle in an attempt to grab power. You're going to find the blue states will lead the way in the lockdowns. Uh, and they're saying maybe for another year. I don't think it's going to work. Okay, here's why. Because people get locked down as a punishment. It's called jail. Now, if you didn't do anything wrong and they lock you down, you kind of get upset. Well, the American people have been getting upset. They don't like being locked down. They want their freedoms back. They don't want more taken away. That's not what they want to do. So I think if you lock down the American people for another year, I really do think they're going to revolt, along with with the American people not getting a fair election, with the improprieties that there were shown in the voter rolls and mail-in voting and in-person voting even. There's reports of people, calling out votes for Biden when they were for Trump. There are reports of people feeding one ballot through the machine multiple times to increase votes for Biden. There were 3 thumb drives found that weren't counted that had, a bunch of ballots for Trump on it. It's just awful, awful convenient that all of the improprieties are for Biden. They favor Biden. None of the improprieties favor Trump. There are no whistleblowers on the left saying, hey, they're flipping votes to Trump. No, it's all one direction. And the media is hiding it. They don't want you to know it. They keep saying President-elect Biden. No, he's not the president yet. The states have not certified him as a winner. He hasn't been certified as president. He hasn't gone through inauguration. No. I know you people don't like it, but Trump is still the fucking president. Biden is not the president-elect until the 4th of December. And then he doesn't have any powers until the inauguration, January 20th. So all this shit that he's saying out there means absolutely nothing. Nothing. Zero. Big donut. None. I think he probably won. I don't think Trump can turn over the necessary votes. I mean, maybe. I don't know. I'm not a professional. Trump does have a route back to the White House. I just think it's very slim. More than anything, like I said, I want him to dig in and to find out what happened and make sure that we set up a system where this can't happen again. All right, even if Trump loses, I hope he pushes through with all of this, because I want to feel like we can have a fair election. And right now, I don't feel like we can have a fair election. I think the Democrats are cheaters. I think they cheated and stole this election. It's just, there's too many one-way improprieties. And it all goes, like I said, it all goes one way. It's beyond coincidence at this point. So I'd like to make sure that in the future, we have fair elections. All right, I'm going to shut this one down and keep it rather quick. I hope you got a good buzz or stoned with me if you were smoking with me. And always remember, you got to be 21 in a state where it's legal to smoke marijuana. If not, don't do it. Let's be smart about it. And don't listen to me. And definitely don't listen to social media news and question mainstream media news. you know, they have their agenda that they are pushing, and their agenda does not line up with what you want. Okay? So if you find something that doesn't sound quite right to you, probably isn't. Okay? Occam's razor says the simplest solution is usually the correct solution. So if they have some kind of convoluted, explanation for something, look it up because it probably isn't right. So yeah, like I said, we can be smart stoners. Look things up for yourself. Don't listen to anybody. Not me, not mainstream media, not social media. Find things out for yourself. All right. Peace. You can't love everybody. Let's try not to hate. Uh, yeah, I think that's it. Stay high, bitches.